Well, here we are again. Another Tuesday. Hope everybody's doing alright. I'm a little bit discombobulated right now. I was up late the last 2 days. Wanted to sleep in today since it's my other off day. And, yeah, we've got a tournament match to play, and we've only got like 40 minutes to warm up. I think we'll be okay. Guess we're gonna find out together. But, yeah. We're gonna give it our best shot. That's all we can ask. Ooh. I was actually playing this yesterday with a few of my friends. We managed to make it through 9 holes. We queued up 18, but it was... Let's see. By the time that we had gotten a hole... Okay, that's cool. That's a good start. It's good. It's good. Well... Try that again. But anyway, by the time we got to hole 9, it was almost 4:30 in the morning. So at that point, we were just kind of like, yeah, let's just relax, you know? Okay, I don't know if this is a me thing. Okay, there we go. I was just kind of like, hello. It's like, I need a semi-stable connection today if we're going to be playing this tournament match. Oh man, and of course ranked just pinged. Actually, you know what? I don't care. I'll go to ranked. Why wouldn't I play in ranked if I have the option? It's like global's fine, but like I feel like a couple games of ranked might actually help me a bit more. All right. Let's try this again. I know, as soon as I was complaining about getting into a global match, but I'm just like, let's just play with some people that all right, let's see here. Okay, there we go. Sorry, responding on Discord.
Let's go. The contestants.
All right. Wow, we almost have a full rank lobby. That's awesome. Yep, exactly, Duke. But yeah, sorry, my brain's split in a few different directions at the moment. But yeah, no, seriously, thanks everybody for showing up as usual and being here. I appreciate y'all. Okay, so we're looking at Great hole in one, Duke. Good start. Yeah, I put mine a little bit too far over.
Nice approach.
Which I should have known better considering it was playing as 1 mile per hour wind and then blah, 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 blah. Yeah. It's a warm up for a reason.
Nice birdie.
But yeah, great start. And ahoy, Bob. Oh, that's fair, Duke. I get it. I was going to say, I don't know what the results of the last one were. So, but yeah, I can tell you're a man on a mission this time. That does look pretty good. And it is good. Very nice, Hunter. Parahole want see this is why I knew immediately hopping into ranked would probably be a better idea of what I'm going to have to prepare myself for here in like 40 minutes. So yeah. Oh well. We can lock it in.
Nice shot.
All right. Front pin 205. Let's put it over just a little bit more to account for the break.
Nice shot.
That was what I wanted. Still didn't account for the wind enough, which is kind of crazy. We'll take it. I mean, like, honestly, the power and everything I was very happy with, but yeah. Whew, and sorry if I'm a little quiet today. Like I said, it's just been. I mean, the last day and a half were, well, definitely some emotional highs and lows, and then some partying and whatnot. So it's just been a lot. So I'm just kind of tired, and my brain's a little bit fuzzy, but we're here. It's Tuesday. And I feel like my brain is cobbled together enough to golf at least, I think.
Nice shot.
Still left it a little bit too far over. It wasn't bad, but yeah.
Nice approach.
I wanted to come up the right-hand side because I thought it was going to break a little bit left, but that might have been me just wigging out.
Nice birdie.
Oh, boy. I need some water. Sheesh, great eagle hunter. Nicely done. Hey, what's going on, Tony? Good to see you. Just playing some ranked right now. And boy, are they good. Okay, I think I remember the setup for this. I think. Not 100%. Wait. Is that it? I think so. 1, 2, half.
Nice shot.
I have no idea if that's correct or not, but I'm pretty sure it should be okay. Oh, man. It was pretty darn close. I thought that had it. I guess since I was in the front tee box, that's why. Because I remember just old strat, Rohan, 7-iron. Oh, jeez. Who was that chip and who got robbed? Like, that thing was in and then hit and then bounced out. Sorry, Tom.
Nice birdie.
But I guess since I was front tee box, I probably needed to take like a smidgen off of that, and then I think it would have worked. But oh well. I went 2.5, maybe 2 3/4 over to the left, and then full sent a 7. So something a little different, but like I said, it almost worked. I am surprised no hole ones though.
Nice shot.
Yeah, I figured I got a little bit far over with that one. I just really, really didn't want to be in the water. But that did kind of screw me over considering now that tree's in play. Well, actually no, because we were going to have to use spoon anyway. So that's fine. Okay. I think we can get away with this. Or can we? I don't know. I don't think the wind's going to push it far enough over. That sucks. Yeah. I made the tree too much of a factor in this shot. I think that's about as far over as I can get it.
Nice shot.
That's gonna be a longin'. Wait, what? You were minus 20 with 3 feet of snow and you still had to go into work? The hell? That's actually insane. Hold on, I'm going to make more comments about that in a moment. I just want to see if I can make this putt. That was the line. That was 100% it. I just didn't hit it just hard enough. Like, I underpowered that by probably 0.1. That sucks.
Nice par.
Tricky putt for sure, but that really hurt. But yeah, no, Tony, that's wow. Great birdies for Mike and for Duke. Kudos. But yeah, no, that's ridiculous. 100%. Let's yeah, let's just look at your let's see. Yeah, no, that's ridiculous. That's actually ridiculous. Like, you absolutely should put in, like, and unfortunately putting in complaints ain't gonna, like, I don't know how far that's going to get you, but you gotta do something, because that's just asinine. That's basically the company straight up saying, I don't care, even though you all are some of the lowest in, like, paid people, you have the most risk. We're gonna make our money either way. You all are gonna have to be there. It's just like, that is 100% asinine.
Nice shot.
It's basically the company screaming, I don't care. I'm going to make my money. Ugh. So I'm sorry about that, Tony. 100% undeserved. Oh, and it was still snowing, and they're just like, yeah, no, that's fine. You still got to be there, though.
Nice shot.
Bull. I get it, but still. It just don't feel right. How does that stay that far over? That's crazy.
Nice on. Nice birdie.
It's like, I get it. Living in different parts of the world, you have to be able to be prepared and whatnot for different weather phenomena. But I feel like, man, nicely done, Duke. This is a crazy match so far. Like, we're only through 6, and we've already got a -9, a -8, and a -7. Like, good God. But yeah, it's like there should still be better structures in place to actually facilitate that rather than just being like, figure it out. Because, like, you know, just because you're Canadian doesn't mean it's your job to, like, plow snow and whatnot. That should be 100% on the company. Like, it's just like, okay, you want to deal with weather conditions and still, like, go in because that's just the reality that we live in, then you know, make that safe and accessible to the people that you're expecting to continue to make you money. I don't think that's a big ask. Let's see. Eh, I just kept clicking even though I know I didn't need to. I was just like, you dummy.
Nice approach.
Like perfect speed, everything else that I wanted. It's just I kept doubting myself on what the actual line was.
Nice birdie.
And I should have thought about it because it's just like I was going off of the 150 line, not 130. So it's just kind of like, you dummy. Ten nine 87775. All right. Oh, good. 1 and 9 left. Well, a chip in here would be pretty neat.
Nice shot.
Rats.
Nice
I
approach.
mean, we would have been right anyway, but I mean, still. Didn't quite give it enough power.
Nice birdie.
Okay. All right, we've got one more chance, and eagles on 9 aren't exactly common. I guess it depends on the pin. Oh, we got our first, second, and third place, people. Looking for that extra edge the last 2 holes. I wonder who can put it together. Looks like Mike's going for it first. Backspin. Ooh. Little firm. Jeez, and then there's Hunter. Making a tie. Although thankfully Mike's position doesn't seem too difficult. Especially with the wind being so low. Going for the chip. Let's see it. Nice. Alright. Let's see what Duke's got. Very similar to mine, in all fairness. But sheesh. Hunter's just like, nope. We're making this comeback. Tied at the top at minus 11 through 8. Pretty good. Pretty good. Well, maybe we get some Albatross wins here. That would be cool. And that would be a no. I'm pretty sure the win's against us. Yup. Shame.
Nice shot.
And we're looking at the worst pin position for this hole. Awesome. The game certainly knows how to send you off, doesn't it? Alright, let's put it there and give it one of these. That'll work just fine. Alright, let's see if we can read this appropriately. Okay, we are 1 out. Jeez, and then Duke just, man, you two are both on fire right now. Thank God I'm not playing Duke or Hunter right now for this match. Sheesh. Okay, let's see. 7 from 150 out. Sure. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go over a little bit more. See where that's at. Looks pretty alright. Oh man, and I got the fringe bounce. That sucks. If that had hit fairway, that might have actually been okay. Yeah, I was gonna say GG's, Duke. Good golly. I was gonna say I could tell you didn't want it. You're just like, no. But sheesh. Minus 13. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Very nice.
Finish.
Absolutely insane. Yep, GG's everybody. Ooh. Alright, sorry. But sorry, just making sure that it's cool. Oh no, we lost Bob. And Tom. Well, I'm sad I only got to play with Bob for one game. Well, thanks for playing, Bob and Tom. Appreciate you both. Man, my brain really isn't functioning today. Like, I'm trying to come up with words, and the words just ain't wording. So long as my brain is able to comprehend golf and play it, then I think we're okay. But, yeah.
go.
All right, cool. Well, good luck, everybody.
Contestants.
Let's play well. Ooh, okay. Oh, wow. All right, all right, all right. Let's see what we can do here.
Nice shot.
Honestly, should have set that up for the win better. Okay, so it's gonna break. Which way does this break rolling up at? That's the question. All right, let's see it. Close. Just didn't give the wind or the break enough credit. And technically, I understand, but it's a good approach.
Great eagle.
Really could have used starting out with the I'll be there. I'm sure somebody's going to get it. You like that? Jeez, nicely done, Duke. Although that thing looked like it was coming in with some gas. So what did you hit there, just out of curiosity? I wish I would have been cut back to look and see what you were doing. Pretty sure I hit 5 there. Oof. Wow, Hunter's looked almost identical to mine. No, that's fair, dude. So what club did you end up hitting? And what power, just out of curiosity? And you're welcome. Pretty fantastic start.
Nice shot.
It might have been a little bit firm, but I think we're still okay. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, so there you go. You went with the 3-iron. That's fair. Honestly, that was probably a better idea than the 5, because with all those little hills and bumps and whatnot up towards around the beginning of the green, I feel like 3-iron cut through that a lot better. So, good call. Gonna have to try and remember that for the future. Okay, just don't hit the fringe. And it hit the edge of the fringe. Just stay on the green. Okay.
Nice on.
Took an unusual hop there, but that's all right. So it's going to go... It's going to go a little bit right, but then it's going to break left. So let's just account for that a little bit. And I didn't hit it. That really sucks. That was my first shorted putt of the day. That should have easily been a birdie.
Nice par.
That was not what you'd call a super difficult putt. That was just a bad putt. Well, that sucks. Nice, Duke. Don't hit the fringe, and it hit the fringe. Cool. I got so fucked over from hitting the fringe. That really sucks. It's like literally if that ball hits 3 inches shorter than it did, I would have been fine. Clearly my line was good.
Nice birdie.
That's why I hate the fringe in this game. It's like it makes up like some total of area playable on the golf course. It probably makes up less than 1%. But considering it is around the target that you're aiming at, and also, I mean, but it's still not that much. So it's like if you're aiming at it, what's the percentage of like area that, you know, because obviously you're hitting at the green in the fairway every single time. It still can't make up more than like 5% of the total play area that you're shooting at. Yet I hit that fucker every single goddamn time. Like, almost without fail. And it's just like, and it's a strip that's 2 feet wide. It's like, God, the fringe mechanics can go absolutely die in a fucking pit. Okay, we'll take that. Nice recovery, Mike. Didn't quite hit that as firm as I wanted to. Uh-oh. If my putting's not with me right now, then that's going to be a problem.
Nice par.
Man, it's crazy to be down by 4 after 4. Like, that's an insane thing to happen.
Nice shot.
And it's like, the other insane thing about it is just like 4 down after 4, but even with an average score of a birdie per hole. Or no, I'm sorry. I'm only got, if we were to do that, I only have 3. Like, my average would be -3 right now. My bad. Yeah. Still, it is pretty crazy. Goes to show the quality of players. Okay.
Nice shot.
And the fact that pulls all the way back off the green is nuts. Nice recovery chip in, Duke. Yeah, you know what? Might as well chip this if I'm not having much confidence in the putter at the moment. Ah, love seeing that.
Nice par.
You know, that first game, I was just like, okay, you know, this isn't so bad. I'm having a good time. Literally, it took one more game for me to immediately be like, all right, this game is dog shit. Again.
Nice shot. Nice approach.
I think I might have been thinking of a different pin for that one. For that particular setup that I immediately went to.
Nice birdie.
Oh no, believe me, Ap13. I agree. It is just kind of insane that I am still playing it. Nice chip in, Mike. It's like, do you expect perfection out of yourself always? No. But do you expect yourself to be able to hit things that, you know, like that, for example? Yes. Like, when things are not that hard, you should have a decently high success rate, especially with the amount of hours that you put into something. But yeah, my game never seemed to have gotten the memo. Like, it's just like, oh, we're supposed to get better with the amount of hours that we put into this? Who decided that? And I was like, me, jackass. Like, why can't you do it? And I'm just like, eh.
Nice shot.
It's like I'll make stupid, insane shots for, like, out of the nowhere for no reason. And people be like, oh man, this guy must be good. I'll be like, no, that's mostly luck. I have a general idea of what I need to do. But even when I know exactly what I need to do, things will still just go and get themselves fucked up. It's pretty good. Alright, pretty sure the line here is something like that. Something like that. Too far over, too hard.
Nice birdie.
Nice shipping, Hunter. And nicely done, Duke. Man, thank fuck this ain't the tournament match. This would be embarrassing.
Nice on. Nice birdie.
Boy, that was close. That's the second one that Duke's gotten very close on for the par threes. Or Hunter. I don't know if I said Duke by accident. If I did, I apologize, but Hunter. So what's the last hole is the question. Hole 3. Okay. Wind looks pretty neutral.
Nice shot. shot.
Boy, did I get fucked over by that. It's like I lipped it, but it kicked it 14 feet away. Like, come on now.
Nice birdie.
Woo, so did Hemingway. What the hell? Like, that happened literally twice in front of everybody. Mine hits the lip, and wow, nice, Mike. And that was Duke as well, I believe. Yep. See, what Duke did was exactly what I was trying to do. Mine just didn't. But sheesh. Wait, Duke, does that mean I can make a minus 15 for you? Man, Hunter got robbed on that one. Because if so, Jesus Christ. I was going to say, that means you put up a minus 13 and a minus 15 in back-to-back rounds. Like, Christ on a fucking bike, Duke. It's like I feel like my spine just got compressed by the amount of, like, weight from in this room. Like, if they, basically, this was the equivalent of telling me, hey, you don't belong here. And you're right. Like, wow, you did twice as good as my score. Which is insane to think about. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, there were some fuck-ups, of course, from me. There's also some bad luck from me and all that good stuff, but, like, holy shit. I was gonna say, you didn't seem like you could miss, Duke, so kudos to you. But yeah, that felt like that moment in Dragon Ball Z where Yamcha tries to do 400 times gravity training like Vegeta and nearly dies. Yeah, that was me. That was me right there. And no shade to Yamcha, because I mean, like, kudos, like, props for props are. Like, Yamcha's not a bitch, but 400 times Earth gravity is pretty strong. And that's basic, and like I said, that's basically what I just felt like right there. It was just like I walked into the hyperbolic time chamber and I was just like going in completely unaware. And I know it's two different things, the hyperbolic time chamber and the gravity chamber. I know the hyperbolic time chamber is slightly higher gravity, but nothing near what you can do in the gravity chamber. But either way, it felt like I just walked in there, was just like, all right, I'm ready for a quick workout, and then just got compressed down to half of my size. But anyway, good game though. And again, this isn't me like shit talking anybody. This is just me making jokes at the fact that it was just kind of like, damn, I got my ass cut off and handed to me on a silver platter in that round. But I believe it's about time for that tournament match, ain't it? So let's go ahead and just do this real quick. All right, and now I just got to create a room. Let's see if we can get a decent code. You know what? This was the first code that popped up, and I'm going to go with it. It's pretty funny. Thanks, Duke. I appreciate it. And sorry if I'm quiet for a moment. I just need to get this handled. So actually, I'm just going to mute myself real quick while we're getting this set up. But yeah, be right back. Okay. Now we just wait. I'm gonna grab myself a drink. That was fast. All right. Well, I'm pretty sure this is the second, and I can't say annual because I mean, like, technically it's been annual at this point. But either way, the second 2-round classic. So, round 1 versus Ap13. For those of you who aren't aware of the rules, we're just playing an 18 hole. We're not necessarily playing against each other. We're playing against everybody. We're just playing in pairs. And the best cumulative score through 18 holes, I believe, obviously twice since it's the 2-round classic, determines the winner. At least I'm pretty sure that's the rules. Don't 100% remember. Probably should look into that, actually. Just to be 100%. And okay. Okay, so 18 holes. Yeah, okay, cool. Exactly how I said it ended up being the rules. So, all right, cool. I'm not 100% crazy. Sick. All right. Well, let me hop back to the tournament chat and let's get this rocking and rolling. All right. 2-round classic, round 1 with Ap13. Let's go.
Photo square.
All right.
Golf.
Best of luck, Ap13. Let's play well. Because that's the goal. It would be nice to put up a PB here, because I honestly can't remember what my PB is. I'm pretty sure it's minus 23 or minus 24. Might be minus 23.
The contestant.
I would tend lower than higher for my records because, you know. Ooh, okay. And as usual for tournament matches, I do apologize if I get a little bit quiet. I'm just focusing.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
I hope that was okay. A little short. And didn't put it far enough over to the left.
Nice birdie.
Oh, and thank you, Tony. I appreciate you. I'm sorry if I didn't say that as well. Yes, thank you, Duke and Tony, for the well wishings. We'll do our best. Close.
Nice hunt. Nice birdie.
Thank you, Duke. I'm not sure if that fringe hit actually like helped me or hurt me in that situation because I feel like I understand that a little bit. And I was a bit worried, but the fringe definitely kicked it farther forward, which I think actually helped me in that scenario. So can't complain too much, but then again, who knows? Like if I had hit green on that one, I'm not sure what the action would have looked like.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
That really got up there more than I thought. And the wind pushed that a lot more than I thought. And sheesh, I'm sorry, Ap13. That was. I thought you had it.
Nice birdie.
Like, who would have thought the wind would have pushed that much from that range? We were 30 yards out. And we were hitting the pitching wedge not even half power. And the ball managed to move, like, 6 feet. It's like, what the hell? Oh, God, and the worst pin on hole 4. Love to see that. God.
Nice shot.
That might be a touch firm. It was. That sucks. All right, we're back on the green, though. That was huge. All right, we can make this putt, but that was sloppy.
Nice birdie.
Well, so far, business as usual.
Nice shot.
And the wind took that a little bit more than I thought, but oh well. Oh, improvising. I haven't seen you in ages, it feels like. But hello. Not too bad, just in a tournament match right now.
Nice shot.
Trying to get the lowest 18 that I can. Well, lowest 18 round, I should say, just to clarify. But yeah, right now it's pretty standard. I'm trying to maybe come up with something here. All right, so um,
Nice shot.
I don't know why, even though I'm fully swinging at these things, they seem to have a little bit of backswing or back check. So.
Nice birdie.
No, thank you, improvising. I appreciate it. No, you've been working overseas. Dang, that's crazy. What have you been doing? I feel like I vaguely remember you telling me. Were you? Nah, I don't want to say. Well, it's not necessarily a guess. It's just more of like I think my memory is coming back with something, and you telling me about it. Oh God, and why does it have to be the worst pin location on fucking 6 too? Like Jesus. Hmm. And the wind is not actually. Hmm. Yeah, and AP's going for tree strat, which makes sense. It's like that typically is what you need to do with this pin. So, you know what? Same.
Nice shot.
I just hope that's not too far over. And it totally fucking was. That's great. That's lovely. I love that. Like this, peak golf right here. God damn, this game can go fuck itself sometimes. I swear to Christ. Like, what grade A fucking horseshit? Wow, that's really cool. I was gonna say, I hope that was, you know, obviously a good time and rewarding and all that good stuff. Yeah, no, believe me, Tony. It's not one that I wanted to see. It's not one that I wanted to hit from. It's not one that I wanted to be familiar with.
Nice pawn.
God, that's so fucking annoying. Like, I swear to Christ. It's just like, that's literally the strat that I came up with, and it's been so long since I hit it that, you know, I fucked it up. It's just like that. No, exactly. It's just, yeah. It's not a scenario you should ever be in for hole 6, but the only person that could ever fucking find that scenario is me.
Nice shot.
I hope that's not too hard. It's too hard. And I couldn't even get the flag hit. I had to hit the
Nice
stick.
pawn.
I don't know what I'm doing right now. My brain clearly isn't in this. Can I just forfeit? Just take like a -6
Nice pawn.
for an 18 hole. That will guarantee me a last place spot. Be pretty good. Like, hey, how'd you do in the 2-round classic? Oh, I came in dead last. Well, I tried that Ap13 and we saw that it was the same result, so. But yeah, I know. You have to play each individual hole for what they are. And sorry, that wasn't me trying to be dismissive towards your advice. So sorry if that came across that way. I'm not trying to be an asshole. 100%. So that, like, and I, like I said, super apologize if that's how that came across. I'm not trying to invalidate your advice because you're just trying to be encouraging, which I do appreciate. So not, like I said, 0% of this is and if I was like felt like it was taking it out on you, like I said, I'm sorry. Did not mean to. But yeah, I'm just angry right now. All right.
Nice shot. Nice approach. Nice birdie.
I tried. That was about the best I could do there. And I'm sorry for the par AP13.
Nice shot.
What was with that kick? Like, what the hell?
Nice on.
It's like that thing hits, and it's like it hits like a fucking sprinkler head or something. Kicks it real rough forward and like completely kills all of my backspin.
Nice birdie.
I thought for sure that that was going to be a little bit better, but I love the in-game physics sometimes. -7 after 9 fucking blows. All right.
Nice shot. Nice shot. Nice approach. Nice birdie.
was probably too soft. Sure was. I was trying to touch the bottom of the third dot. Cool.
Chicken birdie.
Oh, you're Duke. Good Duke. But thanks. Glad we could make that. Whoa. Death Chips. Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate the heck out of you for that. That's a topical name, that's for sure. Oh, it's Hemingway. Okay. I was going to say, thank you for letting me know that. I was going to say, I know people have different Discord and Twitch names, so thank you for clarifying. But yeah, thank you very much for the follow, though. I really do appreciate you, Hemingway.
Nice shot.
Oh, yeah. And that's a funny one because I am actually familiar with Death Grips, so I like that reference. Okay. Wait, what? What happened? Hold on. Wait, I. Great. I'm sorry you got DC'd, AP. Like, I don't know. Wait, so what's the. So what do we do here? Like, what's the policy for if somebody gets DC'd in the middle of the match? Because I don't know. Who should we ask for rules clarification? Because so continue from where we left off. We were playing 12. Okay. Okay. That'll work for me. All right. Well, in that case, let's just do 3 holes. And so I can just pick, because I really do not feel like playing 1 through 11 again just to get back to 12. So, but yeah. So does that mean we could? Yeah, because well, we'd have to play 10, 11, 12. So yeah, basically what you all said. Oh, can you? Oh yeah, right. You don't have to pick random. Duh, I'm dumb. All right, cool. Yeah. I forgot that we hadn't finished. If we had finished 12, then we could have just done the last 2-3 holes like sets. But since we didn't finish 12, you know, we do have to play this. So yeah. Let's just so we're not counting the score. Yeah, so exactly. So let's just par these, par 10, par 11, like you had all said, and then just play 12 normally, and then we'll just go from the score from there. So
Nice shot. Nice on.
yeah, I was gonna say thanks for helping us figure that out.
Nice par.
Because, you know, I just wanted to make sure we were following the rules to the best of our ability so that nothing got weird or screwy. I'm also just glad we had so many witnesses. And I mean, it's streaming, so it's all like, you know. But yeah. Man, why couldn't we have gotten this scenario? Lame.
Nice approach. Nice par.
All right. Now we're back to where we were. So I had -9 at this point, so -9 plus whatever the fuck we get here.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
Let's see if that's okay. Wow. Still didn't account for the win enough.
Nice on.
No, I appreciate that, Hemingway. And no worries.
Nice shot.
I cannot get more unlucky. Like, I swear to fuck, I can't get more unlucky. God damn it. It's just kind of like, what the fuck? It's like, it's a game of fucking inches with me. And it's just like, and it's always in the negative. God damn, that is so monumentally fucking awful.
Nice on.
Yeah, just count me the fuck out. Like, there is a 0% chance I can have any kind of shot at coming back from this at all. Like, I don't care if you gave me another 3 fucking rounds of 18. People would still beat me in 2.
Nice par.
Like, first round, I already saw people putting up, you know, minus 20, minus 21, minus 22, minus 23, minus 24. I'm not even going to be at fucking minus 18. So what's the point? Like, what's the point of playing the second round? I'd have to put up like a minus fucking 30 to do, like, to have any kind of a chance at anything whatsoever. It's like I'm going to put up a minus fucking what at this point? Like, right at this specific moment, I have what? Like a minus 14 or something like that.
Nice on. Nice birdie. Nice shot. Nice approach. shot. Nice approach. Nice birdie.
I mean, truthfully, I've got nothing else to fucking lose right now. I have no idea if you can actually make this or not.
Nice shot.
We're about to find out. Yep, you sure can.
Nice approach. Nice birdie. Finish.
So, I don't really know how this is stitched together. I'm genuinely not sure. Like, I know there's supposed to be screenshots. I think I genuinely don't know. I need to come up with a new thing to say aside from good game, like GG's, because like it just doesn't feel right to say good game when I don't feel like I played a good game at all. Like, you know, it's like, of course I'm not gonna not thank you for playing. Like, that's not the goal I'm trying to get at. It's just, if I personally don't feel like I've played well, why would I tell somebody good game when it clearly wasn't? Like, I don't know. And yeah, I can access full stream. But yeah, thank you for playing with me, Ap13, and obviously best of luck to you and the rest of the tournament, of course. Like I said, with everything that I say, this is not aimed at anybody except for me. So, but yes. So thank you for playing. I wish you the best of luck in the rest of the tournament, of course. But ugh. So I Can I rewind my stream on, like... Oh, Jesus, so I can get my teeth kicked in harder, Tony? Sure, why not? So, I guess I'm just gonna have to... like, figure it out and stitch it together in post or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I wish it was that kind of mentality, Tony. Because it's like, despite what you all hear in my anger and my frustration, I'm still playing like I obviously know what I'm doing. But even then, it's like, it doesn't really help. Like, the quiet, the focus, all that good stuff. It's like, I'm not going into the shot thinking, oh man, I wonder how this is going to go wrong. I go into the shot thinking, oh yeah, this is exactly how it should be. And I'm pretty sure that this is going to go out fine for me. And then it just doesn't. And I'm just kind of like, okay, so my 100% confidence was completely unwarranted because clearly it didn't mean shit. But, but yeah. And it's like, it's just my frustration with myself, with my inability to do things that I know that I'm capable of. But also mainly I get frustrated because it's like when I do hit these shots and it misses by like it's a 1% chance to miss, and I seem to hit that percentage every single fucking time. Like, everybody else seems like they can hit it pretty consistently. Like, they can hit the power to exactly where they want it to be, and they're going to hit everything exactly perfectly, and everything's going to work out every single time. Or, like, a high percentage of the time, versus me. It's like, I could do almost the same exact thing, but I'll, like, miss it by, like, 0.05 power. Or I won't do like one extra tick to the left, and because of those it'll just fuck me hard. Like, it's a very small margin of error, it feels like sometimes, and it's really fucking stupid. Like that drive on 14, for example. Like, the wind's against us, I need to make sure I'm not hitting that front pine tree, and I'm hoping that I hit it into the rough so that I don't get an aggressive kick into the fairway so that I would end up in the bunker. Well, as it turns out, if I had literally put the ball, you know, like one tick farther right, I hit the rough, I end up in the fairway, and then I have an upshot to potentially go for eagle. But no, because I didn't go one tick farther to the right, it hits in the fairway by less than a foot and then ends up in the bunker by less than a foot. It's like, at that point, it's like, what the fuck do you do? That's not you tilting. That's not anything except for the fact that, oh, I just happen to aim like 1 degree not far enough, and then the consequences compile on one another. It's like, the fuck. Ugh. And yeah, I feel that too, Tony. I mean, there's literally a highlighted clip on my Twitch that says this is how you choke a tournament, and it's just because I was going up against, what the fuck's his name? Another very good player. What the fuck? Doesn't matter. Anyway, it's on hole 15. I've got a 22, or I've got like a 16-foot putt or something like that, a 15-foot or something like that, a putt that I've made before a million fucking times, and then I just overthink the putt because I put it one extra click over to the left and miss the putt, and then end up having to go to sudden death and then lose the sudden death. Like, it's just like, okay, cool, one click, thanks, appreciate you. So, oh, thanks. Sorry. I'm just angrily rambling at this point. But yes, I obviously know that everybody's capable of these, and it's just more or less like, of course I care that you all have missed and that you all are experiencing like similar frustrations and angers to me. Obviously, of course. Not invalidating that at all. But I will say that typically when you hear, at least I guess for me personally, it's like, of course I'm going to hear you out on your problems and your frustrations and sympathize and everything along those lines and try and make you feel better from those. But I guess for me personally, it's like, that doesn't really work when other people bring up their woes. Wait, what? Tony? Is that accidental, or did you DC, or what happened? Oh, okay. Sorry, Tony. I just saw your messages. But no, you're good. I was just worried. But,
Let's go.
anyway. For me, it's like trying to find common ground and relatability obviously makes sense by bringing up issues that you've also had and being like, hey, I understand. That only works so much though, because it's just like, unfortunately, since we're different people and we perceive things differently and all that good stuff, it's like the frustration point for me, even though it's a similar shot that we're both frustrated with, the frustration isn't the same since we're different people. And like the irritation and like the, all that other good shit. So it's like, when people bring up, oh yeah, I've had that happen to me before too, I'm just kind of like, man, I'm sorry, that sucks. Like, of course. But then at the same time, it's like, that doesn't really help me at all, though. That's just mutually saying that, yeah, this sucks. And it's just like, cool. Okay. Like, where do we go from there? It's like, knowing that it sucks for other people doesn't really help me help it suck any less.
Nice shot.
Because, again, it's not a problem with other people. It's a problem with me in my game. And so it's like, man, I guess it's frustration because it's like I've dumped all of this fucking time into this game. And it's not because, I'm like needing to win every single time or needing to be 100% good every single time. It's not that. But you would think after this amount of time in that you put into something, you would be able to do some things how you would want and expect certain results. But then when it's like, when there's minor game mechanics and like I said, like the absolute 1% chances that just keep seeming to accumulate themselves, it just gets almost like insanity inducing. Cause it's just like, I don't know what I did differently, or if I did it like I hit a 3.1 and it should have been a 3.125 or some bullshit like that. And I'm just like, cool, the margin of error is literally that tight, and that margin of error is driving me absolutely fucking batshit insane.
Nice shot. Chip in even.
Appreciate you, Mike. Appreciate you, Yo-Yo. Yeah, it's just like, because the other thing is, it's just like, and I know, like, I guarantee you, I'm probably also not like the person that this happens the most to, and it's just because you all happen to watch me stream and can share my frustrations, and people like that don't have video evidence of it happening could absolutely have a worse time than me. And I totally understand and recognize all of that. And when I'm saying this stuff, it's mainly just me exaggerating it out of frustration, because it's like, obviously I know that these things don't happen every time. Of course, it's like I can hit, like, throughout a stream, it's like, let's just say I hit like 600 shots or something like that, and like 20 or 30 of them happen to be like horseshit. Like, it's a small percentage, but since we're all watching it and are hyper aware of it and everything along those lines, it draws more attention to it. And so it's like, but I'm also not trying to invalidate my issues that I've been having, because clearly they keep fucking happening. It's like like you can watch my tournaments and everything along those lines, and it's just like I will, like, something will get fucked up to a small margin of error, and then it'll end up like the small miss will balloon into a gigantic problem for no reason. And I guess that's where it's frustrating. It's just like, wait, so even though I missed by such a small margin, I'm getting this big of a consequence? Like, that just doesn't feel fair.
Nice on. Nice birdie.
Yeah, and it's like with putts too. It's just like it's when, and that I guess is where the main like issue can come from as well, where it's just like, obviously, oh geez, fuck, I'm sorry, Yo-Yo. I totally didn't like say congrats on the eagle for last hole. You even chipped in before I did. I've just been angry rambling, but nice eagle. Sorry I missed that. Um, what was I saying though? Um, But yeah, it's just the big fucking consequences from very small mistakes. And then with the game being a game, it's not perfect. Obviously, like, there can be glitches that happen in your swings, and they, like, you could swing it theoretically the same exact way, 8 times in a row, and it might come out slightly different. And then that's also down to your muscle control too, like whether or not you can be like mechanically perfect every time and whatnot. And it's just like, when you're fighting against these things as well, when you're trying to be perfect, that's what can make it extra 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 frustrating. Because it's just like, you're not fighting
Nice shot.
you're not fighting anything that you can get better at. It is just RNG at that point. And that's the RNG is what's driving me absolutely insane. Like, like the RNG of whether or not, like, oh, okay, I'm 214 out, and whether or not, like, based on where I hit it to, like the fringe, for example, the RNG and like where exactly my landing point is, and whether or not, like, I calced it to miss the fringe perfectly, or whether or not I hit like the very, very edge of the green, and then it hits me into a launch roll, shoots my ball stupidly far forward, and then I end up with a 26-foot putt because it completely killed my backspin. It's like, that's just bad luck. That's just also bad mechanics with the fucking fringe. Like we've talked about earlier. Why the fringe is that way? Not a fucking clue. But it is what it is. That's not going to clear the bunker. That wasn't even close. That needed to be at the top of the third dot, not the bottom.
Nice approach.
Pretty good. Apparently missed my line by, you know, an inch.
Nice birdie.
I guess my brain doesn't like the fact that it's not something that I can actively improve upon. Like, it's it's simply there, and it's like you have to deal with it. So if you miss this shit, or if this shit happens, then it's just kind of like a cool, like, throwing my hands up in frustration kind of moment, because there's nothing I could have done. And I guess at that point it's just like, why get mad about it? But then it's like, yes, the reason I'm getting mad about it is because there's so much skill that is required for this thing. And so when you make somebody get good at something and you can't skill your way out of it, and it's boiled down to luck at that point, then that's dog shit. It's fucking dog shit. It's incredibly frustrating for my brain to try and comprehend that, where it's just kind of like, oh yeah, you can do literally everything the same exact way 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, however fucking many times in a row, and you're going to get slightly different results every time. It's just, yeah.
Nice on. Nice birdie.
And I guess it gets extra frustrating when you see other people succeeding at it. It's like they'll sit there and you're just like, what the fuck's the difference between them and me? Like, it's like we're both seeing the same shot. Well, not, and even that's incorrect considering we're all hitting from slightly different locations. But like, if we're sitting right fucking next to each other, it's just like, how come you can consistently find that point fucking one that I can't?
Nice shot. Nice shot.
I hate how much that bounds forward.
Great eagle.
Hmm. Ridiculously close for Yo-Yo. Man, And of course, the backspin decides to give up for Mike. Hmm.
Nice shot. Nice on.
Jeez, great chip in, Oatsy.
Nice birdie.
Ah, okay.
Nice shot.
I thought that was going to stop me for a second. Nope. We made it. Okay. It's going to break to the left. It's going to push it right. Then you put it back this way a little bit. That.
Nice approach. Nice birdie.
Truthfully, I thought that that was going to be... Oh, jeez. That was an insane approach, Mike. I'm sorry that they didn't end up dropping. Insanely close for Oatsy as well. And then Yo-Yo was also incredibly close. The backspin just gave up. Oh wait, did we mean to do just classic and not random? I just noticed that we're just playing classic in order. I wasn't really thinking about it until now. Good birdies. I don't think you could make it.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
Gave the win too much credit. Yep. Me living like just off of the green by like this small of a margin is just what I'm used to at this point.
Great eagle.
Genuinely shocking that there was that many birdies there. Now, GG's. Good game, all.
Finish.
Oh, and I understand why you're doing that, Tony. You had to spectate a game. I see that in the tournament match now. Dang, that was fast. Yep, good luck, everybody.
The contestants. Nice shot.
Well, that flew way farther than I thought it would, and then didn't really come back at all, so cool.
Nice pawn.
Man, what a shit seed. See, now that genuinely shocked me. Ordinarily, if I even touch a tree, it'll knock it down. So. Cool.
Nice pawn.
Sorry about that as well, Mike.
punch. Nice birdie. Nice shot.
Pretty sure this is the freest albatross in the game, and I haven't seen it in ages. At least I think it's theoretically free. Guess we're gonna find out together right now.
Nice shot. Chipping. Albatross.
Yup. Dead aim, full send the 5. I'm just glad it worked. I'm sorry you missed yours, Tony. Did you adjust or anything along those lines, or did you have a little bit of curve or something? Or did you just get that really stupid RNG that we've been talking about since earlier? See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, what in the fuck? Like, clearly it worked for everybody else. And then for you, it's just kind of like, nope, not today. But why though? I didn't feel like it. It's just like that. That's a nonsense reason. Why didn't you go in? And it's just like, yeah, you know, just because.
Nice shot.
So sorry. And sorry about the OB for Yo-Yo. That also really sucks. I'm sorry.
Chip in eagle.
That was the first time I had ever actually pulled that off, truthfully. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Tony. Appreciate you both. I was very much so not anticipating that. I just had seen other people doing it for a minute, so I was just like, it seems like the right thing to do in this scenario. So here we are. But yeah, thank you all.
Nice shot. Nice
Once again, I'm hitting that with no backspin whatsoever, and I've been getting backspin on these fucking shots like for months now for whatever reason.
Nice birdie.
It's like I'll give the full swing, but it'll give me that stupid cunt ass check backswing every fucking time. It's really annoying. But great eagles though. Pretty sure I had the line, just got some backspin for no reason.
Nice approach. Nice birdie. Nice shot. Nice one. Nice birdie.
Oh god, I'm sorry, Tony. Yep, GG's.
Finish.
Ads joined as well. Hello, Ads. That's awfully nice of you, Toasty. Although, I will say it's like, I feel like I'm in that boat of I've been playing for a long time, so people know who I am, but that I'm still just kind of average in the grand scheme of things. It's like I have recognizability because of my longevity, but I don't know if that necessarily would qualify me for like the Mount Rushmore of golf. Like if we had a Hall of Fame, there'd probably be like a single mention of me, and it would only be for the fact that I came up with the tree strat for hole 6. It's about it. And hell, somebody could have even had that strategy before I did. I mean, these holes have technically been out for a long time. And so I don't know if somebody had used that strat starting back in like Wii Sports or Wii Sports Resort. I can't remember where hole 6. No, hole 6 was Resort. So So yeah, somebody could have absolutely come up with that strat before I did. I'm just the first person that I know of to actually like have it streamed online and call it a strat. And the only reason why I have that so defined in my brain is because of Rohan coming in for like, it was either my first stream or my second stream ever, which was all the way back in early January of 2023. So like a month after the game had come out. Like a month and 2 weeks. That golf had come out, I should say, because obviously the whole game came out in like April of that year. Or May, I'm sorry. Late April, early May, can't remember which. Yeah, I had come up with that strat like in December when I was playing before I had started streaming. And then I remember getting hole 6, doing that, and Rohan being like, why do you hit there, by the way? And I was just like, oh, it just kind of provides a better angle down on certain pin locations on 6. And that was that. And then suddenly people are using it nowadays as well. And I'm just like, oh, I didn't realize I'd actually come up with a scenario that works in the meta of the game. Wait. Wait, so that's known as the Rohan strat? Rohan got that from me.
Let's go.
Because, like, literally they came in, asked me why I was doing it that way, and I was just like, yeah, that's why. And it's like, I'm definitely glad I learned about playing the right-hand side of hole 6 for, like, when you go down the alley. That was huge. But, like, yeah, for that front pin, it's like, yeah.
The contestants.
Oh, jeez. I don't know if I demand royalty, Mike, but I was just merely posing if there was a Golf Hall of Fame and we had strategies for each pin position on every hole. You know, that would be my one claim to fame. And like I said, I don't even know if somebody came up with it before me. But, yeah, I'm just the first person I'm aware of that streamed it and posted it online. Oh, what are you thinking for hole 2, Mike? Oh, no, 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 I got you. Yeah, 1000%. Like the 7 iron strategies for hole 2, I credit with Rohan, but that's just because that's the first person that I saw posting those. And that's what Ricardo had credited as well, was Rohan with that. Especially front left pin and right center pin. Or right back pin, I'm not sure which. Yeah. Right back pin, full 7. Yep, absolutely.
Nice shot. Nice on.
It's a good line, just not hard enough.
Nice par.
But yeah. And I just didn't feel comfortable putting my wow, good birdies from Tony and Oatsy. Um but yeah, I just didn't feel comfortable slapping my name on it cuz I was just kind of like I don't know, it felt a little bit self-inflatory. Like as in like okay, it's a strat in a game. I don't necessarily need to stick my name on it. Um But yeah, I guess the only reason why people do that with things is just to make sure they're credited with it. But I just wish there was a better way. Although then again, tree strat's not really a good name for it either because it doesn't really like it's pretty generic. Um, it was just the thing I came up with at the time because I was just kind of like, oh, well, you're just hitting it into the trees on the left. What other name would it have? The tree strat. Don't hit the fringe, and it hits the edge of the fringe. Okay, well, it worked out. How about that?
Hole in one.
I thought for sure hitting the edge of the fringe was going to completely and utterly screw up that shot, but it did something weird in that scenario. Thank you, Toasty. I appreciate it. Thank you, Yo-Yo. I appreciate it. Thank you, Oatsy. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate you all. But yes, I agree with you, Tony. Being able to play real golf again would be lovely. I've actually been thinking about going to an indoor driving range just to, you know, start getting ready. But then again, it's like because of my work schedule, I can never play golf anymore.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
I put that over to the left a little bit. That was supposed to miss the pin, but I guess it just kind of decided not to.
Nice birdie.
Gotta stop doing that. Sorry. It's just I've been getting into a rather unusual habit. I guess it's an oral fixation kind of thing, but it's getting annoying and kind of gross. I have a beard slash mustache for the first time in my life. That is significant, and significant enough for me to like actually pull some of my mustache hair into my mouth and chew on it. I'm just like, why are you doing this? This is gross. It's like, So, need to stop doing that. Note to self. Honestly, an easy solution to that is I'm going to be shaving this thing off in a bit. It's like I grew it to see if I could, and I kind of can, but eh. And Great Eagle, by the way. Yo-yo, very nicely done. Again, no idea why there's back check spin on that.
Nice birdie.
Yep, nicely done, Yo-yo. Wow, 0 wins again. How about that?
Nice shot. Nice shot.
I am really good at hitting the front face of bunkers. It's pretty impressive. Overhit it.
Nice on.
I love getting birdie on 0 wins 14. It's like my favorite thing.
Nice birdie.
Oh, and Tony got a launch roll. Alright, so we both got unlucky. Tony got unlucky because of a bullshit fucking game mechanic that shouldn't exist. Um, Jeez, that was close, Rhodesy. And I got fucked over because I didn't hit it 0.1 harder. I missed my line by a foot, 8 inches maybe. So the only one, the worst of those two, obviously, is Tony's launch roll, because it's just kind of like, it's a mechanic that simply should not exist in the game. It's a breaking of the physics. And so it's just kind of like, cool, thanks, appreciate you, game, for fucking me over for literally no reason other than the fact that you can't get fucking physics in this game right. It's like, I'm really glad you took the time to make sure that you polished everything before, making me spend $60 on this. It's like, it's pretty rad. That was really fucking stupid. If I had just, not put backspin on that, I feel like that could have been pretty alright. But then again, I thought it was going to go a little bit farther. So here we are.
Nice birdie.
That looks pretty good for Mike. Yup. Nice hole one, Mike. Could almost tell immediately. And then we're just playing 9, 10, and 11 in order. How strange.
Nice shot.
Didn't put it far enough over. Woo, we're gonna end up in the rough. Yep, because that was actually a makeable scenario. We could have actually set ourselves up for something good, but of course we're not, because we missed by a fucking foot. Again. Irritating.
Nice on. Nice birdie.
Good eagle. Yo-yo. And I'm sorry about that pin hit, Mike. That aim was, I thought, going to work out fine. why the fuck my drive curved like that, but that's cool.
Nice shot. Nice approach. Nice birdie.
Well, GG's. The only one that has a chance now is Mike.
Nice on. Nice birdie.
Yep, GG's. Good win there. Yo-yo.
Finish.
All right, everybody. I'm sorry. I am out of it today. Like, it's been 3 hours already, which I'm glad felt like a short amount of time, but I'm tired. I'm irritated. I can't do this anymore. So, sorry if it was a little bit shorter than usual. I usually try and make it to 4 hours, but I just don't have it in me today. I need to, like, actually just take a break and relax. But anyway. Well, thank you for everybody that showed up today. Sorry, it's been a bit of a rage fest this stream. It was just an irritating one, and there's things happening in the background of my life that just haven't been super great. Don't need to go into details on them because I don't want to bum anybody out or share any. Okay, the only thing I can think of that I can share that I don't think is a. Well, okay, I'll wait till I guess after that happens, I suppose. Well, no. Does it really matter? Does it really matter? I don't think it does. My grandfather's dying, so it's been rough the past like week. So he could go any day now. I've been over there quite a bit, and then I had to go from that and all of that drama to celebrate my friend's birthday yesterday, which definitely did help my mood. It was a long day. We'd spent the night Sunday night, spent the day with him Monday, got home late, and Mondays and Tuesdays are my only off days. And I worked 6 days last week leading up to that, along with visiting my grandfather. So yeah, that's yeah. I appreciate you all. I didn't want to just start with that because it's depressing. But yeah, if for whatever reason, like, something happens, obviously, and I can't stream, obviously, I'll explain next time. But it's just, it's been a rough, like, week and a half specifically, and it's just been draining on me mentally and physically. And so I was just like, all right, it's fine, we can shake it off, we can do stream, it shouldn't be a big deal. But I think some of my background emotions were starting to show through in this game. So, not that it's not frustrating, but yeah, it doesn't help when you're not in a good mental state. But yeah, either way, so yeah, I do apologize if I've been a bit distant and weird and stuff along those lines. It's just obviously my brain is focused somewhere else. But regardless, though, appreciate everybody that stopped out. And if you liked what you saw, as usual, you can check me out on YouTube or on here. I try and stream every Tuesday. Do my best anyway. But yeah, I just appreciate y'all for showing up as usual. Anywho, I hope you all have a good rest of your day and night, wherever you happen to be tuning in from, and I will catch you all next time.